Students, in the last lecture we discussed about the cubes. Okay, how to find the cubes. Okay, now today we are going to see how to find the cube roots. So first of all, once again we will revise the cubes. So finding cubes means what? A number, it should be multiplied how many times? 3 times. If you multiply a number 3 times, then whatever the product obtained is called as a cube of that number. For example, 1 raised to 3 means that 1 should be multiplied 3 times. So 1 cube is equal to 1. 2 cube is equal to 8. 3 cube is equal to 27. 4 cube is equal to 64. 5 cube is equal to 125. 6 cube is equal to 216 and so on. So I have written here the cubes till 30. Now you can refer this and you can check whatever the cubes you have written whether they are correct or wrong. Now coming to the cube roots. See here, a person who knows the cubes, he can directly write the cube roots. It's a vice versa. Means for example, the cube of 1 is 1. So the cube root of 1 is 1. If cube of 2 is 8, then cube root of 8 is 2. If cube root of cube of 3 is 27, then the cube root of 27 is 3. So once if you know the cubes, you can find the cube roots. You can directly write the cube roots. But now suppose if any larger number is there, more than 30, suppose if any 30 is cubes, still 30 cube we have written here. If any another larger number is there, then how to find the cube root? So we are having one method here, finding the cube roots by division method. Now how that we are going to see? So I have taken here one simple example, that is find the cube root of 64. So 64, okay. Now we are going to divide this 64 by which number, that we are also going to see. So for this you should know the test of divisibility, that is a given number is divisible by whether 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, etc, etc. If you know the test of divisibilities, then easily we can find the means easily we can divide the number. So 64 is there. Now 64 in unit place 2 is there. So if in any number in the unit place, if 0, 2, 4, 6, 8 is there, then that number is divisible by 2. So here in the unit place 4 is there, means this number is divisible by 4. So let me 2. Now let me divide it by 2. 2 3s are 2 2s are 4, that is 2 3s are 6 and 2 2s are 4. Now again in the unit place 2 is there, so this number is divisible by 2. Now if I divide here separately this 32 by this 2, what I'll get? 2 ones are 2, 1 remains, this 2 will come downside, and 2 6 are 12. So what number I'll get here? 2 16s are 32. Again the 16 is divisible by 2. 2 8s are 16. Again 2 4s are 8. 2 2s are 4 and 2 1s are 2. So when 1 comes, we have to stop here. Now the factors of 64. What are the factors of 64? They are 1 2 3 4 5 6. 6 times 2 we have to write here. Then 1 2 3 4 5 6. Now how to find the cube roots? So when we are finding cube roots, we have to make a group of three similar numbers. We have to make a group of 3 similar numbers, means same numbers. Okay. Now therefore just see what I have written here. 64 is equal to, these are the factors of 64, and now we are going to write the cube root. So I have made a group of three numbers, same numbers. Now I'll write this 64 in a cube root sign. So cube root of 64 is equal to, now from this group we will take 1, 2, and from this group of 3 numbers we will take 1, 2. So here there are two groups of 2, 2. So from each group we have taken 1, 2. Now you multiply this, therefore what will get? Cube root of 64 is equal to 4. Okay. Now similarly we will see one more example. Now here I have taken little largest number. Find the cube root of 1728. Okay. So 1728. Now as in the unit place 8 is there, so this number is divisible by 2. So let me divide it separately by 2. Now by practice you can divide it directly also. We cannot divide this 1 by 2, so we'll take the another number, it becomes 17. So that is 2 8 is 16. So 17 minus 16 means 1 remains. This 2 will come here downside. So 2 6 are 12, 0. Now take this 8 here downside. So 2 4 is 8. Okay. So what number comes here? 8 6 4. Now again in the unit place 4 is there. So this number is also divisible by 2. So let me divide it by 2. How many is 8? 4 is 2 3 is 6 and 2 2 is 4. Again in the unit place 2 is there. It means this number is also divisible by 2. So 2 2 is 4. But 3, we cannot divide 3 directly by 2. So let me take here 2 1 is 2. So 3 minus 2 means 1 remains. This 1 and this 2, it becomes 12. So 2 6 is 12. Now again in the unit place 2 is there, means we can divide this number by 2. So 2 1 is 2. Now I cannot divide this 1 by 2. So I will take here 0. Now this 1 and 6, it becomes 16. So 2 how many is 16? 8 is. Now again in the unit place 8 is there, means this number is divisible by 2. So 1 I cannot divide. So I will take this 0. So it becomes 10. So 2 5 is 10 and 2 4 is 8. Now again here in unit plus 4 is there, means this number is divisible by 2. But we cannot divide 5 directly by 2. So 2 2 is 4. 5 minus 4 1. So 1 remains, that 1 and this 4, it becomes 14. So 2 7 is 14. Now if you see this in unit place 7 is there. So we cannot divide this by 2. But 27 it comes in the 3's table. So 3 how many is 9 is 27. Again this 9 is also divisible by 3. 3 3 is 9. And this 3 again it is divisible by 3. That is 3 1 is 3. So here we get 1. It means we have to stop our division process. Therefore 1728 is equal to, how many times 2 we have to multiply? 1 2 3 5 6. So 1 2 3 4 5 6 and 3 times. 1 2 3. Now in the previous example we discussed, we have make a group of 3 similar numbers. So therefore we will write the cube root of 1728. Now while writing the cube root, from each group we have to take one number. Now again multiply these numbers. So what you will get? 2 2 is 4, 4 3 is 12. So what is the cube root of 1728? It's 12. So similarly you can find cube root of any number by using this division method. So exercise 3.3 is homework for you.